Alright adventurers, I'm going to teach you how to make some ornaments for your house that will really Yule up the place. You're only going to need a couple of things. If you want to do the stick method of making Twig Men and Yule Goats, that's a little bit more complicated and I didn't really have time to do it to get it in before Yule, but I promise at some point I will make an instruction video for making Twig Men and Twine Men out of actual sticks. In the meantime, you can get yourself something like this at a craft store. These are wood shavings, you can use hay, anything that is long and fibrous will do. And then you want to get two different sizes of twine. You want a small one there, and then you want a slightly thicker one there. The thicker one is for if you decide to make twine men. Twine men are made out of two different sizes of twine, but we're going to make a twig man. You're going to want to grab a large bowl and fill it with warm water to soak your fibrous materials in. Leave it in there for about 20 minutes to an hour. Once you've drained off all the water, grab your twine and you're going to get to work. Pull out as many of the long fibrous materials as you can and start grouping them together in as close to a string as you can get. And once you've got that done, you're going to want to start bunching them up in the middle in sort of a loop, sort of bending them in half, and that's how you're going to create the head of the twig man. Once you've got a nice head formed, you can squish it down a little bit on top and start wrapping a nice little noose around the neck of your twig man. Wrap it around a couple times, make sure it's nice and firm, and you can do this with multiple pieces of twine, or you can do it with one long string. You're going to see here in the video I use one long string of twine. Once you've got the head securely fit on, then you're going to start on the arms. Now when you start looping out the arms, you want to make sure that you have enough materials so that it gets back beneath the head, because you're going to use the extra material coming back in towards the head to tie that in with more material to make the rest of his body. Once you've got the arms nice and looped up, you're going to do a cross pattern to tie around the back and the front and underneath the arms, so basically across the chest and around the shoulders of your twig man. Once you've got the arms nice and formed up and they are securely fitted beneath the head, you're going to grab some more material and just do a couple of wraps around it in the middle so that it stays stuck in with the rest of everything. And you're going to start wrapping your way down so that you can begin working on the legs. Once you get down to the legs, you're going to loop them in just like you did with the arms. The only difference being is that you're going to do a V pattern rather than a square pattern with the wrapping of your twine. And once you've got the legs securely fit on, you'll trim off all of the excess. You can use a knife for this. I used a pair of kitty scissors because I'm a child. And once you've got all of the excess, the longer pieces trimmed off, then you're going to cut open the loops at the end of the feet to distinguish the feet from the arms. And there you go, you've done it. You made your very first Yule twig man.